Let us now look at the intercept form of a line, right? The intercept form of the line. This is what the form looks like. X by a plus y by b is equal to 1. This is called the intercept form of the line. What is so special about this form? And how is it different from this ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 that we've already been looking at, right? In fact, these two are not very different. They are just different ways of representing the line. Because the thing here is, let's first understand what the intercept form is. Whenever you see a line of this form, like x by some scalar plus y by some scalar is equal to 1, if you see this 1 here, recognize that it is the intercept form of the line, right? And the moment you see that, you should know that whatever is lying below x is the x-intercept. Whatever is lying below y is the y-intercept. You already know what intercept means. If you write the line in the intercept form, you will get the intercept directly. So this is your x by x-intercept plus y by y-intercept is equal to 1. Remember, be very, very careful. You should have a 1 here. Only if you have a 1 here, then these two quantities will represent your x and y intercepts. If you have something like a 2, then they won't represent x and y intercept. Then in fact you have to divide on both sides with 2 further. So if you have a 2 here, something like this, then you have to make this 1 by 2 and make this 1 by 2 and make this as 1, right? Only then you can say that. Then you will say that this 2 into x intercept is your actual x intercept. This 2 into y intercept is your actual y intercept. So you should have a 1 here. That's a word of caution for you. So if you have this equation, can I write this in the intercept form? The answer is yes, I can, because you just need to rearrange this. Ax plus by is equal to minus c is what you will have. This is x by minus c by a plus y by minus c by b is equal to 1. This is what you will have finally. So what are your x-intercept? You have 1 here, if you can recognize, and you have a plus sign in the middle, and you have x by something plus y by something. So what are these two things? What are these some things then? This is your x-intercept. This is your y-intercept. Now, if you go back to the previous thing where I actually derived what the x-intercept and y-intercept was, there it's already written that this particular point is your minus c by a comma 0, and this particular point is your 0 comma minus c by b. And I've said that, okay, this quantity is your minus c by a, and this quantity is your minus c by b. So there I solved, I put y is equal to 0 and I solved for x, and I put x equal to 0 and I solved for y. If you have it in the intercept form, you don't even need to do that. You can just look at it and tell, okay, that this will be the x and y intercepts, right? Likewise here, in fact, how am I saying that this is a first of all? That is the question that you should ask. Well, the answer is simple. You put y is equal to 0 and see what will happen. You will have x by a plus 0 is equal to 1. So you will have x equal to a. That means whatever was there in your denominator of x, that was representing your x coordinate. Likewise, if you have 0 by a plus y by b is equal to 1, that means if you put x equal to 0, your y is equal to b. So that means this point had to be 0 comma b. So this is how you can prove it. But ultimately what I wanted to actually focus on is the way this intercept form is written, and you should be able to recognize it wherever it's written and understand the meaning of its terms. That's all. So this was what I had to explain about the intercept form of a line. Let's move on to the next subtopic in the chapter.